let's right into the news. In this week's crazy news, we had some news ranging from Harry Potter coming to virtual reality, and the Quest 2 getting its storage doubled, and some amazing virtual reality gloves that can make you feel rain in VR itself. But probably the biggest and craziest news we had this week was the insane update from Oculus, which unlocks augmented reality capabilities for developers on the Quest 2. So let's get right into it. The Quest 2 is a standalone VR headset from Facebook, and it has been selling like hotcakes ever since it launched. And it got some amazing updates as well. Think about hand tracking and wirelessly connecting it to your computer, or even having a keyboard in virtual reality. But with this next update, which is by the way called the V31 update, the Quest 2 just got boosted to another level. Because now Facebook unlocked AR capabilities for the headset itself. Now of course, to quickly remind you that the Quest 2 is a VR headset. This means that you're looking directly at a screen which shows you a virtual world. While augmented reality is the opposite of that. Think about, for example, the HoloLens or the Magic Leap, where you're basically wearing glasses and you can still see the real world around you. But instead things are projected onto the objects in the real world. But you might be asking, how could the Quest 2 now then have augmented reality features? And that is because it's using the cameras that are on front of the headset. Now thanks to these cameras, our controllers can be tracked, but you can also directly look into your room through these cameras and see what's happening around you. And now with this update, developers will now also be able to use this for augmented reality. So while looking through the cameras of your Quest, you will be able to start drawing and interact with things that are not actually there, but it still looks like you're in your own room in real life. And that's kind of crazy, because combining virtual reality with augmented reality would make the Quest 2 a mixed reality headset, which is just completely insane. But do keep in mind that this feature is still in experimenting phases. That means that it's only available for developers. And the ability to use it as a normal user and to actually get published AR apps is expected to be available later this year. But once again, Oculus and Facebook keep surprising us with amazing new features that they add in every single update that is coming. The only thing you do have to keep in mind that the cameras that are on the outside of the headset are black and white cameras. That means that even though you can use them for AR applications, you will see the world around you in black and white, which is still a downgrade from, of course, real AR glasses. But compared to AR glasses that are out right now, the Quest 2 has a way higher field of view, which is of course very important. And I can't wait to see what developers will do with this augmented reality upgrade. And that means that besides just virtual reality games, we might also see some augmented reality games coming to the Quest 2. And for our next virtual reality story of this week, is that the haptic VR glove company called HaptX raised over 12 million in new fundings. You might have already heard about the HaptX company because they are building the most advanced VR gloves that money can buy today. And they recently announced that they raised over 12 million in investments, which will be used for them to open a new headquarters and expand their team as well. Now HaptX has been working on the craziest VR gloves in the past. And these VR gloves are not just run of the mill. No, these can make you feel everything in virtual reality. Think about when something is hot or cold, smooth or rigid, heavy, breakable or very squishy. No matter what it is, these VR gloves will be able to stimulate your senses in such a way that it can really trick your brain into believing it's real. And that's just crazy. The only problem, of course, is that there is a huge money tag attached to these gloves. And they are not mass produced at all. And the problem was that these VR gloves were very bulky. They made use of a lot of cables and a lot of gear just to be able to run these. And were not user friendly at all, let alone be portable. But earlier this year, the company launched its new and improved HaptX DK2 VR glove with improved haptics, force feedback, size and comfort, and also to make sure that they can manufacture a lot more of it. And this was a great upgrade from their previous generation of VR gloves. But sadly, they're still way too big and not near anything like consumer-friendly VR gloves that we would like to see. But they definitely made a step in the right direction by shrinking the size down, making it more comfortable, and also making it portable as well. And with these amazing new fundings that they got right now, the company is saying that they will be manufacturing a second run of their DK2 VR gloves, because their first run already sold out within 6 months. And this is not bad if you consider that these VR gloves will cost tens of thousands of tons just per unit. So don't expect to be wearing these HaptX gloves anytime soon. But the steps that they are making because of the investments that they get are huge. And eventually it will get onto a consumer level where we can really experience the touch of virtual reality itself. And it will happen sooner than you might think. And for another big story of this week is that the Oculus Quest 2 is getting an upgrade from its 46GB base model to 128GB